Hello everybody, how are you? Namaste. سلام علیکم. حوله کسی هو کیف حالکم اهلا و سهلا. I hope all of you be well and enjoy your day. Sorry for this day, I was not available at my promise night class. Actually, I was very busy with many online training for different countries midwife. So I was full time busy with training and assigning my midwife team for different teamwork and project in different countries. But I promise you, I will come in Saturday, Sundays, and Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday around 9 IST to meet you and review some of our knowledge and midwifery skills together. We were talking about some special midwifery skills like water birth. As you know, water birth is a hands-off technique in birth. And as you know, it's not counted as a medicalized birth and medicalized midwifery. So it's very low invasive and very safe technique for the birth. I talked about advantages and disadvantages of water birth. We were talking about water birth candidates. Do you remember? Do you remember it? Yes? I want you to tell me. What is water birth? Yes. Water birth is during water immersion in labor, and maybe mother goes into the tube or pool or warm water during the first stage of the labor, second stage of the labor, third stage of the labor, that is time of placenta delivery. It all calls water birth. Sometimes mothers only spend first stage of labor in water. We call it labor in water. Sometimes mothers prefer to spend their pushing time inside the water and deliver the baby in the water. And maybe some mothers, they like to deliver their baby outside of water, but they want to use the advantage of water for their pain management during their labor. We have some issue in some countries midwifery practice. For example, for third stage of the labor, when you want to deliver placenta, most mothers, they prefer to deliver their placenta and third stage of the labor outside of water. I have a story behind that. I remember I had one mother, and it was in one of Asian countries, that when she delivered the baby, as you know, after delivering the baby, when the time of placenta delivery will arrive, you will have a gush of blood from mother vagina. So as you know, this gush of blood will spread inside the water in the tube or in the pool, and all of the water inside the tube and pool will get red, and the blood will be spread inside the water. So the color of the water inside the tube and pool will be completely changed to red. This experience exactly come back to this, that when mother delivered and the gush of blood came inside the water, husband saw this tube with full blood, and he was thinking all of the water inside the tube is blood of the wife. and he was thinking these big tubes is only blood from the inside the mother, and he was fainting. He was so scared and faint. So that is the reason sometimes we try to modify water birth according to our mothers and clients' psyche. If they think that blood, if the blood will be spoil the water, and they think the amount of the blood is not under control, and they think that they lose too much blood from their body, it's better you don't manage the third stage of the labor inside the pool. You can have water birth for the second stage and try to manage third stage of the labor outside of the pool. And sometimes in some countries we have some other issue with pediatrician and neonatologist doctors. They have some beliefs that if the baby head come out through water, they will get some infection or they will swallow water. We were trying to discuss with them, and we were trying to convince them and providing different evidence base that it will not affect in respiratory system, it will not affect such this problem in the baby, but they were not convincing. So we were trying to manage mother's birth only with first stage of the labor inside the water, and second stage when mother was doing pushing and we saw the crown of the head of the baby, we were trying to let mother to stand and don't float inside the water and remove the baby outside of water. Deliver the baby in upright position and in the edge of the pool. I like to hear from you. Actually, I experienced water birth in hospital because in the countries that we were practicing midwifery as an individual midwife, we were supposed just to deliver mothers in the hospital, and we had to work according a policy that is running in the hospital. That's why we had to modify some kind of water birth that don't harm the hospital policy and can cooperate with our neonatologist, gynecology team and other midwife. So being as an individual midwife, being as a privileged midwife contract with hospitals, need a little bit more flexible and work according evidence-based practice and modify with hospital policies and teamwork. Thank you so much for today. I want to hear from you. I think, thank you for Lisa, Abigail, thank you. I like to hear from you how you are practicing water birth in your countries. Maybe you are in some countries that you can have home birth. Maybe you can have birth center. So I like to hear from you. I'm sure you have more authority to manage the water birth according mother's will and according your decision. It's fantastic. And all of the individual midwife, they dream to have their authority to manage full process of the birth under midwifery-led care. But as an individual midwife, if sometimes we need to cooperate with hospital to running our midwifery job and midwifery practice, we have to be more flexible and to make a new way to do water birth, but not against of the rule. Sometimes we have to be very creative. Sometimes we have to find some solution that never was coming to our mind before. I know all of us as a midwife, we know that the safety of water immersion during labor is really very established. And in contrast, there is a lot of controversy in some countries about the safety of water birth. So we are trying to focus on the evidence that's surrounding the safety of the water birth, and we have to prove it. It's not easy. It's not easy to stay as individual midwife. It's not easy to prove safety, and it's not easy to convince our multidisciplinary team and mother and family. All of us, we know that water birth has started since 1983, and it has a very rich background and history in the world. And we know how much mother satisfaction, and we know how much incident will decrease. We will have more mother satisfaction, and we will have more safety and healthy muscles plus healthy mother and baby. But still, I know because of this controversy that's happening in all of the world, sometimes we have some limitation in our work and we are under pressure. I hope all of us from different parts of the world, we can share our knowledge, experience, and our new management policy to learn from each other and come out successful from our business. Thank you so much for hearing me. I hope I can come in Monday around 8 p.m. IST. Hope to see you. Enjoy your time and keep in touch. Thank you. Adios. Bye. Ma salam. Khudafez.